So we're good, guys.
Good to go?
All right.
Yep.
All right. I think this is the part where like the intro comes in.
Yeah. It's been so long.
Parents strongly caution the following programs are intended for mature audiences over the age of 18. These programs may contain some material that many parents would not find suitable for children and may include intense violence, sexual situations, coarse language, and suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue. Suggestive dialogue.
Hey everybody, this is Vianci with Let's Talk After. Well, that part comes after, but hey everybody, this is Vianci with Let's Talk. With me as always,
Benny.
Maverick, and we are the Let's Talk After Dark podcast. And honestly, it's been a hell of a ride, a hell of a time, and everybody's still coping, but we are back in the office, obviously social distancing still. Everyone has a mask except for Benny. He is possibly infected.
Well, if y'all wearing a mask, I ain't got to wear one.
That's true. Like, we're 6 feet apart, but he's technically
like 4.5, violating all protocol. But happy quarantine, everybody, and awesome. So how you guys been?
All right, so actually, let's just jump right into it. This is Vianci's last show.
This is my last show, everyone.
Last show. So
Last show is an anchor. What were you gonna say?
So I don't know, just tell them what's up. So.
Yeah. This is going to be my last episode. I've enjoyed every bit of it. I loved every guest we've had. You two have honestly made this a very special experience for me. We enjoyed a lot of laughs, a lot of hard times. A lot of different locations. But just by thinking about where we started to where we are now and where I leave these very capable individuals, it's been an amazing experience. And I mean, this is my last day as an anchor, but as far as Let's Talk, it would always be in my heart, and you guys will always be somebody I would always be there for if ever you need anything.
The only problem I have is how'd you get a haircut?
I woke up like this one day.
Like I've been waiting until the camera comes on because we've been seeing he's cleaned up, guys.
See, this is pre-recorded. We knew about the quarantine.
I want to know who your guy is.
No, it's a guy who has been, as well as I have been, quarantined since we started. Very rarely leaving the house, just to like the grocery store, whatever. It's my sister's boyfriend.
Smart man.
And I just went to he opened up his garage. I brought my own pair of gloves and masks for him to wear when he cut my hair. And we just sat out in the garage and did it. I couldn't, my mustache was growing into my mouth. Like I couldn't keep going on like that. Like work meetings, like it's crazy because like now work meetings, they're like, okay, enough is enough. Like, I'm tired of just seeing everybody's name. I want to see faces now. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody goes on. All the dudes got like crazy cool beards. My hair grows shitty. Like, I have like Paul Pierce facial hair. You know what I'm saying? I got the Paul Pierce. You know what I'm saying? Like, someone's like, yeah, I can't fucking join these meetings looking like this. Absolutely not. So I kind of made the gut decision to risk it all and get a fucking haircut. Because I was
impressed. I thought there was an underground barbershop that we're all missing.
Technically, it is underground, but like nobody knows about it. But like he's a cool dude, man. He held me down.
All right, so now that Vianci said fuck us,
like, I never said fuck y'all. Right,
what are we doing? Are we getting a replacement?
Yeah, get Keno. He'll fucking do it.
Yeah, Keno's moving to Atlanta.
Leaving.
He is. Oh,
yeah.
I guess that was a bad idea. I didn't know that.
Are we looking? We got to find a replacement, right?
LaSharn.
Yeah, probably. We'll hit her up, see if she wants to.
LaSharn will do it. She loves.
Speaking of LaSharn, she has her show coming up this weekend.
She does have her show coming up
Saturday.
Let's Talk.
One Night with LaSharn.
Yeah,
that's dope, man. She's a very talented young woman. And I guess you guys can use another feminine presence on the show. Not that I'm feminine or anything like that, but like you two are pretty rugged. Except
sometimes I feel like the month comes. that
time.
For me or Mav?
No, for you. Vianci is the diva of the group. Everybody knows that.
I'm not the. Yeah, all right, I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. Benny eats steel oats for breakfast and fucking steak for dinner, and me, I'm more of a cream of wheat, strawberries. You know what I mean?
These parfaits and shit.
Parfaits. Exactly. A little you know what I'm saying?
A little yogurt with some granola.
Absolutely, 100%.
He likes to stay regular.
I like for my digestive system to be active and regular. Yes.
His eggs have no.
I'd
salt
like to
on
poop
it.
twice a day. Benny poops once a month, and technically it worries the shit out of me. But
Actually, I just like shit all the time. I don't even know like where some of this shit even comes from.
Benny
makes
didn't eat
no
shit for
sense.
3 days and took a monstrous dump.
Literally before we started, I took a shit before you guys got here. But yeah.
But no, I do want to say to you gentlemen on air that I do love you guys, and I do appreciate everything you guys have done for me and everything we've done together.
So he says.
In my mask, I'm like, but no, it's just it's incredible, man. Like again, like let's just fuck it. That's the theme of the episode today. It's just reminiscent, whatever, right? Not that this is going anywhere, but like it's been cool to see like all the cool innovative things you have come out with, whether it was Share Your Shit, whether it was Let's Talk doing the one night, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Let's Talk with Maverick Passad, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just really cool that I leave knowing that like there's a platform that you guys can only go up from. Not that I'm the reason that for the platform.
Yeah.
It was a team thing, but I'm just happy to have been a part of that, to get to see that we started here, and within our own city we became the premier, the top, like, you know what I'm saying, like whether it's a media outlet, like people come to us
Yeah.
and they will continue to come to you guys, you know what I'm saying? Plus, nobody really knew I was a part of Let's Talk. They was all surprised when they was like, wait, you're on Let's Talk? Like, wait, you got something to do? Yo, Vianchi, what's good? Can I get an interview? Like, yeah, nobody knew I was a part of this. I was a silent partner.
Everybody knows. Every time I bring up Vianchi's name, oh yeah, yo, I'm trying to do a song with him. Can you hit?
Oh my
I'm like,
God. That's
you gotta-
one thing
you
I'm
gotta-
not going to
You gotta
miss.
talk to him yourself.
That's one thing I'm not going to miss is most of the guests we get on are like musicians, right? And then like
I don't know. How many songs do you owe everybody?
how many episodes we got?
How many,
Like,
how many times are we supposed to link up?
how many episodes we got? Like that's one thing I know that I come off like a dick when I say it though. It's just I've seen like
It's just that you come off as the slutty girl because you be like, yeah, just give me some time. I'll get on you.
fuck you.
but then you're like you're like the cock tease really because you never actually really get on it.
So we've had this discussion before. Like, what happens when you like?
Yeah,
all right,
yeah.
so let's just take the bad chick, right?
Yeah.
The bad chick, right? Niggas jump into her DMs, and she doesn't reply. What do? Oh,
Talk
fuck
shit.
You, bitch.
Yeah, yeah,
You see what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Like, as a guy,
Yeah, but just take that slut comment and just keep going. Then you're good.
But here's the thing. You think it would stop at a nigga just being like, yo, fuck him. He thinks he's Hollywood type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you think that's how it would end. It doesn't end like that. It ends with, I'm going to put this diss record out, or I'm going to put this Facebook post like, yo, niggas really think they better than everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's where that ends. Like, and then I'm just like, oh, come on. Like, it's just, and it's not that, like, sometimes I am very busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a very busy person. And sometimes, like, making songs, like, if I, like, most singers don't hit me up and say, yo, we gotta work.
No, yeah.
Singers don't hit me
Why
up.
a singer gonna hit you up? They can sing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, singers don't hit me up and be like, yo,
I mean, that would be dope though. Getting
a singer
like
collab.
know, but singer-
It would be
That'd
kind
be
of cool,
pretty
right?
sick, yeah.
There are a couple out here that I have been listening to that are really, really dope. Ron Baker.
Yeah.
He's pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. And so is what's his name? He just did the show.
Malik.
Malik. Yeah, they're really good. But singers don't hit me up and say like, let's do it, because singers know how much it fucking takes to make a record singing. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, when it's like they ask you, like, yo, you trying to get on this hook? Like, I got this joint. Like, I wrote a rap. Like, I could write a rap in an hour. You feel me? Like, I could make a rap song in a day, like in a couple hours. Like, you can run out studio time because you don't have to worry about what key you're singing and making sure you're delivering it correctly. You see what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to make sure that like you hit the I can never say that word, bravado or whatever. Like, you don't have to make sure you hit that perfectly. Like, you just da. You know what I'm saying? Like, you spit your rap and you could technically get it in within an hour.
So you just proved that rappers don't get as much ass as R&B singers.
Oh no, they get like rappers.
You just said
Rappers get the R&B bitches and the rap bitches.
Yeah, so for me, it's like I'm not, and by no means whatsoever am I saying that rap is any less important than being able
Oh no,
to
you're
sing.
saying rap ain't shit.
You're putting words in my mouth. No, it's not that I'm saying like rap is any less important than singing. It's just that like I actually like I really like when I sing,
Yeah.
And this may not be for every other singer. There are niggas who can just go in there and start like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and pull it out of their ass in like an hour. Like, there are people who can do that. But me personally, I'm very particular. I hate to say it, but like when it comes to singing, I'm a perfectionist.
Yeah,
when it comes to making music, I'm a perfectionist. Like, every small detail, every very little detail for me has to be right on point.
It's you have your creative process that you have to go through and make sure everything's hit before you actually feel yourself you're comfortable with your work.
Right. And if you want to be like, yo, Asha, you trying to get on this song, here's $1,000. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, like if you want to, because it's time. It's and you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not paying me to sing on you are paying me to sing on your record, or you're asking me to be on your record, but it's not just that. You're asking for my time. You're asking me to put down another project, which I could be working on, or I am working on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're asking me to put aside my
For
project.
what? We ain't never gonna hear it. No.
You might. So you're asking. Actually, Benny, you might be in your for a video. So like you're asking me to put aside a project I'm working on to work on your project, even though both of our projects are probably not going anywhere but the same place anyway.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if that's it, like if that's the case, then I'd rather put all of my energy and time, if I'm not getting paid for it, into my project.
Yeah.
I'm not just a part of an album, motherfucker. I am the album. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just a guy that sings whenever somebody hits me up and says you want to do a record. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, that's not how that works with me. Like, I actually do this shit as the artist. Like, a lot of people look at me like, or singers, period, like they're a part of the project, not the project. You feel me? And then, so for me, it's not that I say no out of being like, I don't want to work with you. It's just, it's time.
So what we got so far.
Basically, long story short, if you
Vianci
ain't got a
says-
rack, don't hit up Vianci. He ain't doing it.
Exactly. He said, if you don't have money, fuck rappers because they ain't shit. And fuck
And I
Let's Talk
wouldn't-
because they ain't shit.
And I would,
Gotcha.
like, and the truth is, like, I wouldn't pay me a rack to be on a record. I wouldn't pay me $20 to be on a record because I can't guarantee that your record's gonna make more than $20. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can't guarantee you that.
One mixtape. Wait a minute, I'm selling that CD for $20. I'm getting my $20, even if
But
it's
I
from
can't
grandma.
guarantee that. Like, nobody can. That's why I'm not paying people to be on. That's why I'm not asking people to be on my project. You can't unless it's somebody that made it, that has like a real name in the industry, not a real name around here, a real name in the industry. Like, the financial turnaround just isn't worth it.
So let's talk about that because that's one thing I've noticed being in quarantine about is collaboration work.
Mm-hmm.
Someone has big numbers, everybody wants to jump on,
Yeah.
but it's like you're jumping on, but no one wants to really point out what are you bringing to the table.
And that's
You know what I mean?
thing.
What else are you bringing? Like, yes,
You
I
have
wouldn't
niggas
mind
that
working-
built the table. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like you like let's just take like, I love most of his work because I think he's hilarious. Kino had a video on TikTok that went viral, right?
Oh yeah.
And then
And shout out to him too. He just got 10,000 followers on TikTok.
you see what I'm saying? Like he's building a platform, but he is also building the table. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, he is 100% putting in that work. He is being vulnerable. He did a Lizzo picture photo shoot. He was naked. He shot this other video where he was cooking naked. Remember?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he is
Yeah, his
being,
ass all out.
yeah, he is
Lack
100%
of
being
ass.
vulnerable. Like, he is exposing himself, being vulnerable for a greater purpose for his own brand.
Exactly, and that's
And you can't tell me like it is
If you're not willing to
100%
do that-
reasonable for me
Yeah.
for if you're going to approach somebody like Kino and you only have 100 followers on TikTok and he has 10,000 and you're approaching him like, yo, like what's good? Like, let's collab for free. Like,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
like you said, what are you bringing to the table? If it ain't the following, it has to be the money, right?
Or at least just make sure you're on your hustle.
Or on your hustle.
You know what I mean? Like it.
Or there's a trade-off.
It's a trade-off. You know, I don't like, the thing is, like, I like when you see people working.
Mhm.
You know, like who else is
You.
Preston Prince.
You.
Yeah, me. I'm working, but I'm talking about like right now people who actually put in stuff. Like, I have stuff that's just like, I told you, it took me 4 hours to interview that. So yeah.
So I was like, yeah, it took me 4 hours to edit it. I was like, motherfucker, I thought you just posted it.
My editing skills are garbage. That's what I said. Benny's the wizard, man. I can't. If work looks shitty, it wasn't done by me.
That's
why-
so it's before you go on.
Yeah.
Before you go on, that's why in the spirit of remembering, right? That's why when I started this, when I said, you know what, there's no platform to do interviews, there was one person I hit up because I knew it was always going to be a quality thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't a quantity thing. It was a quality thing. Not how much we can get out, but how good can everything we put out look. So I hit him up. And like I said, 2.5 years later, everybody's fucking with Benny B. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's fucking with Benny B Designs. Like, music videos coming out left and right. You know what I'm saying? Other like platforms like, yo, these niggas look good. We got to step it up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've had people on our show admit to that. And I thought that was a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Salute. You know what I'm saying? But I'm sorry, God, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay. I'm still in that touching moment. No, legit, I forgot where I was going. Cause
Speaking of touching moments, you guys seen that video of the dude jerking off in the Stop and Shop parking lot?
No, what happened?
wait, here?
Yeah, I think it was. It says Springfield, but I think it was the Liberty one, the Liberty Street one. There was a video. This dude sitting in his car jerking off.
First of all, okay, it
Wait,
was a low moment.
Was somebody else filming him?
Yeah, like I guess these girls were driving by and they're like, "What the fuck?" So they recorded him and they were driving by. And they recorded him jerking off. You can see his dick in his hand and everything. He's sitting there beating.
There is nothing private anymore. Everybody feel like somebody could be getting his ass beat by 10 motherfuckers, then everybody's filming it and nobody calls.
So now everybody's on him. Like there was a fucking meme up already. I forgot what the fuck.
Please pull that up. I need to see
I gotta see if I can find it.
Yeah. There's nothing. I mean, first of all, why are you in a Stop and Shop parking lot? Like, what time of day was it?
It was fucking broad daylight.
Oh, he was trying to get caught. Like, you can't tell. Like,
Well, if it was the one on Liberty Street, it's a hit or miss. Most of the people,
is that the one over by where the movie theaters was?
Yeah.
where Jump is now
yeah,
and
where
everything.
Kmart used to be?
Kmart
Yep.
used to be, yeah, that one.
There's some shady individuals over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some shady individuals. But I mean, like, dude, you couldn't wait. You
Nah,
couldn't.
that motherfucker not
you couldn't wait for it to get dark. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't wait. And first of all, what are you blaming in? Like, you're just gonna drive home like that?
Smudging off the windshield.
You driving home like that? Like, what are you doing, yo?
That shit was funny.
There was
I
you
can't
don't remember like a couple years ago there was that video that went viral? Like, the dude saw this dude jerking off in like a parking spot at a beach, and he kicked on his door. It was like, yo, this fucking kids around here. Like, yo, dude, that's crazy. You couldn't wait.
But yeah, he's fucking beating off in the parking lot, and then
Did people know who it was?
they fucking
Did they find his Facebook?
Oh,
Facebook,
Facebook finds people so fast. Yeah.
Like, oh, that's fucking ...
Yeah, they had his name, his fucking license plate and shit.
Yo.
They had. I guess they
Dumbass.
took down the video, obviously, but they had like pictures of it, like like have his face and shit.
Yeah, I would have just looked at the camera and smiled.
It was funny because it's one picture. It looks like he's just smiling at the camera because like the girl calls him out or whatever.
But yo, even he's bugging. Like, there's people that drive by. You got that shit?
Nah, I
Ah,
can't
no, I
find
want to see it.
it. It was because it actually shows his dick, so I'm pretty sure they pulled that shit down.
He got lucky and showed his dick.
Yo, like she was recording it, and you could literally see his dick in his hand, and he's just jerking off.
Yo, he must have had like what, he had the door open or something. Like,
No, he had like his windows down and everything. Like,
this dude was bugging. He's trying to go to a mental institute.
and I don't even know how to search for that, so I don't
That's
know how I would even
disgusting.
find it.
Don't get me wrong. You could always wank off when you wank off, but do it in the discrepancy. You don't have
But,
any
like,
kids to see that.
He couldn't wait for like nighttime. Like,
Nah,
is
he's
it
like,
ever?
fuck that. He's
is
like,
it
I need
ever
this
that
right now.
serious? Like, you know what I'm saying? Mav, I'm gonna ask Mav. Is it ever that serious?
You ever feel like you have to pull over and beat off?
Just like,
I mean, you could go to Dunkin' Donuts bathroom. Put the blower on too while you do it.
Jesus Christ.
New game.
I'm not gonna. I might try it, but like, Jesus Christ.
Nah, I don't think it's. I don't
Like,
think
is
it's.
it ever that serious?
I don't think it's.
It had to be because he fucking literally pulled over and started beating off in the parking lot. So
That's crazy. Like, he planned that shit. So he's like, you know what?
You had to.
He said, you know where nobody else is.
Did he
He's
park
like,
perfect, or did he park like a dude? You know how you park in a lot, or did you park
I
like?
think he's like parked like next to the handicap spot or some shit.
Oh, so he was up close.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I would have kicked on his door too.
Like, yo,
But
what are
yeah,
you doing?
That's just hilarious.
Need a hand?
Like, what the fuck? You need a hand?
What are you doing?
You're beating off in the parking lot.
Nasty ass.
But yeah, so I guess what are we doing? Are we just like putting up an ad like we need a replacement or
You won't have to. You know how many people want to?
Oh my gosh. Can we do interviews? Can we have people come and
yo,
interview them?
we got one person
Wait,
on
we
YouTube
could have a
shit.
casting
Can we
couch?
have a casting? We should have people line up around and just have them come in and do a casting.
Nah, about just every week we just have somebody new until we find the right person.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. I mean, I'm heartbroken, but like, that's not a bad idea.
It's like, we miss you. Next up,
Yeah, right. Hey, the show got to go on.
we
And
love
that show,
you.
The show goes on, man. I get it. The show goes
So
on.
does that mean you're gonna be fully working, or you might do some music again?
So what are you gonna do with your gained 4 hours?
I gain 4 hours a month. Work.
5 minutes stop and shop parking lot.
Big Y. I have class.
Oh,
I'm
I'm more of a Price Right guy.
You're not just beating off. Like,
You're straight out fucking.
yeah, you're not. You Price Right guy. Price Right. Yeah, you're not just beating off. You done did something crazy. No, I wanna to Matt's point, I want to get back into really focusing on music.
Nice. So we might get an album next year.
You're gonna get an album by this year.
Oh, we're going to.
Yeah.
This nigga's had fucking weeks to do nothing.
Years.
months. It's been like how many? 3
I
months
think
already?
the last album I put out was like in 2017,
So we got 3 years of material,
2016.
4 years of material.
Yeah, 2016, and I haven't done a show since.
Oh, here it is.
You found it?
Yeah, it's not the video. They took the video down, but that's the dude right there.
Oh, he looks like he got caught.
Yeah.
He got the side face. Man. Yeah, they took a picture of his license plate. That's fucked up.
I would too.
They had a fucking meme already up. Yo, it's hilarious. I forgot what it was, but I remember seeing it and just dying.
This face is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's the picture they had too. It was the meme of that, but I
that
can't find
face
it.
is hilarious. That's hilarious.
I was surprised none of y'all niggas even know him. I'm like, oh, that's my cousin. Mav's looking like, oh, I know this nigga.
At first, I'm not gonna lie, he did look mad familiar.
He does look mad familiar. I saw the picture too. I was like, oh
He
shit.
looks
I was like,
mad familiar.
kind of like somebody I went to school with, but
Yeah.
maybe not. I don't know.
With the windows down, what a retard.
This nigga was, he was laying back, just beating off like this.
He wasn't even watching nothing.
This dude
No,
does. He
just
does.
beating off,
He
unless
does.
unless he had it
does
on his
look
fucking
familiar.
car radio or some shit.
Let's stop on the familiar part and let's not bring attention to who we might think this is, because one of y'all niggas will figure it out and then yell it.
I'm
during
pretty
the
sure it's
episode.
already on there. It don't really matter.
That's what I was just about to look through.
Are you looking through the comments?
Through the comments.
Facebook, Facebook don't play.
Yo, Facebook
Yo.
does not play.
He's bugging though. That's his fault. You know what I'm saying? That's his fault.
100% his fault.
Yeah, that's his fault. You got caught.
That's hilarious.
And it's like, and it's crazy too, because it's something you could literally do at home and nobody would think twice about it.
Well, you know what? He's
But
probably
he probably do it at home.
he's probably been home all the time, tired of beating.
He's like,
everything.
fuck this. He's not
So he
beating off
went
at
out
home.
there. He just,
That's
he's
some
probably
adventure in my life.
he's probably quarantined with like mad people.
it's like warm now, and he's like, yo, I got this free
Right, it's a
time.
nice day.
He dropped mom off
Yeah,
to
he
go
said,
shopping.
Let me put on this thick sweatsuit and go sit in the car. And
Yeah.
jerk off. Come on.
I mean,
He
he,
likes to get
didn't
sweaty.
have to pull it out. He was wearing sweats. You could do it right.
He
through the
planned
sweats.
that shit.
Yeah, you planned it. Yeah.
It wasn't no spur of the moment. Yo, I'm telling you, he's quarantined with like 10 other people. There's always somebody in the house. He shares a room with somebody.
But why do in the parking lot? There's plenty of back. Like you can go in the back of the store.
He probably thought like the best way to hide is in plain sight.
It was warm. It was warm. He's like, sundress time.
Sundress
see
season.
some
He about to see something.
Oh, yeah, right. When
And
he's
where he was,
watching-
and where he was,
He's
Oh,
watching the customers
he gonna
and
see.
shit
Oh no,
just
where he
walk out.
was? Yo, they got fatties.
brother. There's a rainbow over there.
Oh,
yeah, he saw
There's
something.
a rainbow.
He saw something.
There's a
There was-
rainbow there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was an expressions
And
over there. Yeah, he
expressions?
saw
Yeah,
something.
She's like, nasty ass.
Yeah, he saw something, and it was a sushi shop. He saw something. You know how black people think sushi's fine dining.
Oh yeah, he was black to let people know. Yeah, except for those.
You know, black
So-
people and Hispanic people think sushi's fine dining. $8 a meal. Like, you know they think it's fine dining. Yeah.
The Stop and Shop brand too. Big
It's
Y,
fine dining.
Big Y's upper class.
So is that the plan? Have a new host every week?
I guess right.
I'm gonna be watching the show salty as hell too. Like, that nigga's whack. I'm gonna call. Yo, make sure y'all have a line to call in. I'm gonna call Benny's phone during the episode. Nah, that's not it.
Not the one.
Oh no, no, like
Do you have a name for your album?
no, not yet. I don't usually come up with the name until after.
Till everything's all put together.
Yeah,
How many songs you looking to put on it?
I always try to do like 10. I always try to do like 10.
Yeah, 10's a good number. It's not too much, not too little. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
remember they used to do
you get
17?
tired of you. Yeah, like 20. They used to do like 21, 17.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
I always
You-
thought like between 8 and 10. I saw someone. I bought one. This dude is 21.
Let's talk about innovation, right? That's why innovation is so important. I remember being back then when I was like 17 years old and I was recording my first album and say, yo, you gotta do like 17 tracks, but you gotta record like 20, 25 so we can pick and choose them. I was like, what? I was like, that's a lot. Like, do you know what it takes to make a record? Like, that's a lot. And then like Kanye West came out one year and did an album and it was only like 10 songs.
Exactly. Yeah.
And now everybody's like, oh, I guess we can do 10 now. Kanye West did 7. Now you got niggas dropping 6 album records. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
like,
those are EPs.
but no, but people are dropping them as full albums.
Are they?
Like Kanye West dropped a full 7-song album.
Was that his last one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like he dropped like, and that wasn't like that was a full album for him.
I stopped listening to him after like his 4th
My
album.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted
Yeah,
Fantasy.
some
Yeah,
shit
that
like
was my
that.
shit though. But
After
like
that, it's
that
all
had
downhill.
that had 11 songs on it. Now all of a sudden everybody's doing 10-track albums, 11-track albums. Like just fucking be yourself. Like if it feels good, do it. Like there's so many like follow the lead. There's so many sheep in this industry. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many sheep. And for me, it's gonna come down to is like, what makes you think your ideas are better than mine because you've seen it done before by somebody else? Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like for me, that's what it comes down to. It like I just 10 songs. I'm sorry, I really went on a rant for that one, but 10 songs on that album. Yeah.
Nah, it's good you ranted. It's the last rant we got from you anyways.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I just want to talk that shit. Oh. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I do love music, man. I really, really do love music.
Good.
But I don't just like making music. I like being like when Benny and I did our video for Dysfunctional. Like, I love the fact that we sat down for hours. Like, yo, let's try this out. Let's, this should look like this, or let's, like I like doing that stuff too. Like, I just like being creative.
Yeah.
I don't like singing is one of the least favorite things I do when it comes to like the whole music project. Creating the records is fun because it's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Directing videos is fun because it's a whole thing. Like collaborating with directors for videos is a fun thing. Artwork for the album cover, artwork for the song covers, like it's a fun thing for me. These are all things I've learned over the years that add to entire projects. Like, so for me, let me do my thing and get out the way.
Nah, I hear it.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear it.
Let me do my thing and get out the way. I just love making music, man. I love putting together the final product, man. I love it from recording to production, like everything about it, man. It's just fun for me. And I'm good at it. Like, I'm not even gonna try to be modest about it. Like, I'm fucking good at it.
No,
like,
you know what?
and that's what a lot of people run problems to. Like, artists is like when people come along, like, yo, I'm gonna try to develop you. I'm gonna try to make you this. Like, I'm a producer, so I'm gonna try to make you extend. Like, nah, bro, I'm good at this. I challenge myself on every record. There's nothing you can tell me that's gonna push me to be better than I push myself.
Push
to
yourself,
be.
yeah.
And I'm very confident in my ability to make music. Very confident. A lot of artists are very timid and they want you to be timid so they can take control of your career and shit like that. Nah, I'm very confident who I am as an artist.
I think that's the whole world though. They like timid people are the best because you could control them, you could manipulate them, you could But when you have somebody who knows where they're going, that's the person they fear, but that's also the person who's gonna change so much.
Vision. When you find somebody with vision, you know what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I
that's
take out
the
all
difference.
the arts in school.
When you find somebody like with creative vision, like drive, like not just somebody who's just gonna be like, okay, let's do that. Like, I'll leave it in your hands if I make it or fail. Like, nah. Like, I want a piece of that.
So now that you're going like 100% into music, right? Is this like, is there gonna be a ground where you're gonna eventually, like, if you don't hit where you want to go, or is this like, I'm going to hit where I'm gonna go type drive right
There
now?
is no plan B.
That's all I want to hear.
You see what I'm saying?
That's all I wanted to hear.
There is no plan B.
Yeah.
And if plan A don't work, we find another way to get to plan
Get to
A.
plan. So good.
You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
you know
Like-
what? That's how I feel about Let's Talk. That's how I feel about this whole thing. There is nothing, like, regardless of what, we're gonna make it.
Oh,
You're gonna hear
100%.
you're gonna hear the name.
100%.
You know what I mean?
And then we go rub it in Vianci's face when we get rich and famous.
If I get famous first, I'm like, yo, Studio 26. You guys, come on.
But you know what?
Benny, Mav, come on, let's go. We're good.
I think that's what I love about the dynamics of us. Even though, we have our little, bickering, but you're gonna have it regardless. You got.
I will
3
always
members.
look out for you.
You know what I
guys.
mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, regardless of what, and this is what I feel like. This is what Springfield doesn't have, is that this community. I mean, yes, there's some places that do, but we do have that community. That's why sometimes, like, it feels like the teamwork isn't there. But at the same time, B was right when he wrote that message. And for people, we had a conversation, so y'all don't worry. But he was right when he said, "Yo, the teamwork is there," because 100% it is there. Because when it comes down to it, regardless of what, we still get shit done.
Yeah.
And we've always got shit
And that's
done.
what matters most.
With nothing too, you know?
Get shit done.
You know,
And it's dope shit.
it's dope shit. Unless it's me editing.
I ain't say it. You said that.
No, I'm off.
But I mean, like, but how much were you like? That's not your fault. Like, look where we are. Look at the times. This is the first time us three have been in this studio together in a very long time. Look at the time.
It does make a difference.
It's a challenging time. You tried, and it wasn't awful. It really wasn't. The first 7 minutes of you setting up was hilarious.
I thought okay. So here's the thing. I thought I clipped that out when I rendered it. And I was looking through it, and I was like, shit. So I went to go do it again, but it was taking too long, and I was like, you know what? That's going to have been my one mistake. Then I watched the whole thing through again. A lot of stuff that I thought I did didn't go through, and I was like, that's supposed to be names supposed to pop up. That shit didn't come up. Like, I was sitting
At
here
what
like,
point did you not stop and say, Benny, help me? At what point did you not think you should have stopped and said, Benny, help me?
you know when you're fucking a girl, you know you should be fucking her, but you already in there. You know what I mean? Like, I gotta finish. You know what I mean?
Like, at what point did you not say, yo, Benny, help me?
It was like, took me 4 hours to edit. I was like, edit what, nigga?
Yo. At what point did you not just stop and say, yo, Benny, help me, nigga? But fuck it. You were trying new shit. Swimming new territory. You know, you might have came out with something great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all, you never know until you try it. And you had to test that waters. Because it brought out a different conversation that we've never had amongst the three of us. So, fuck it. You did something. It was it was a swing and a miss, but it definitely hit a target that you weren't expecting. And it brought upon a conversation that we needed to have to allow some clarity amongst the three of you. You see what I'm saying? Amongst the team. So there is nothing wrong with what you did, except for the fact that it was just
Yo, shout out to my girl Jerry though. She was real dope
a cool
about it.
interview,
Yo,
too.
she was real cool. Yo, I really I do want to do a follow up with her in September, find out about those charges and stuff like that.
She got charges brought up against her?
Yeah.
Is that something you shouldn't have said?
No, it was in the
Because you looked at us like, oh shit, I said charges.
No, I looked at it because it was one of the main things we talked about.
I don't remember that.
don't
I only got
remember
like halfway through after that. I can't watch anymore.
It was a 7 minutes of setup, and I was just like,
I think I got to like the 30-minute mark, and I was like, I can't watch this shit no more.
It was only 48 minutes.
I know. I was so close.
You know what?
Maddie was smashing that chick he shouldn't have been smashed. She's like, yo, I need to go home.
I need to pretend to come and just leave.
I need to go home. I feel super bad. I
love it.
So was it? She got charges brought up on her because she was wearing like a skimpy outfit, something like that, right?
Nah. This was, we were talking about her weed, but she had she was on probation because she was caught. She had a package on her. And she didn't have a package. So I was like, oh, so you're
She was
pretty.
hanging all them damn black guys.
Y'all think it's well, Alabama, man. Come on.
I don't want to say that there's a certain look white women have when they date black men, but come on.
I mean,
Come on.
it was, if you didn't see it coming, I didn't know what to tell you. It was either black men or
Indian Orchard style white women have. When
Io?
black men. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Am I off base here?
Nah, you got it. Right on point.
There's two types. There's the ones that are sweet, you know what I mean? Then there's the ones that are, you know, they
have an accent. Like, where'd that accent come from?
Yo, I thought it was just me for the longest.
Huh?
I thought it was just me for the longest, but they all
have
do.
an accent. I can't mimic it, but they have an accent.
Nah.
There's a certain IO accent that white women have when they talk to black men and date black men and sleep with black men. And a certain lowered credit score.
Wait, so you saying that did your girlfriend's credit score drop when she dated you?
Oh, big time. Mine went up. Hers went down.
I'm getting the house. She's not.
Big time. Everything's in her name.
Does she talk to you in that?
No,
Because she's the other type. She's the other type. She's the one that, you know, brings you home from college.
I'm the first black man she's ever dated. So
She started light.
she
that was
fucked
smart.
up, yeah.
She started light, and
She
then
was-
she's gonna
she
work her way
tested
up.
the water.
She tested.
before she I mean, my name isn't like, but she tested.
She had Jerome's
She
and all
tested
them.
John before she did Marquise.
Well, no, she has. You have a different name too, you know, Viachi. It's a little,
Viachi.
you know, so it's a little, you know.
Most people think I'm
foreign.
Italian. That's why she's comfortable introducing me to people.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like, oh, this is Bianchi. Oh, is he Italian?
She throws a little Italian accent on it.
He's like,
Black.
not just any black. He's Jamaican black.
He's black.
So he works a lot.
Yeah, he's a good worker.
He's a good.
He's loyal.
How many kids does he have?
I don't have any.
And that's what
That's
makes
where you got
everyone
him.
loves you.
Her parents.
That's what it is. Like,
yeah.
oh, sold.
I don't have any kids.
Sold.
I
His
was
pull-out
never
game
married.
is
Like
great.
that he knows of. Nah.
hey, that's only partial true.
20 years later.
Yo, you know how, like, I was talking to my roommate about that. That's funny you guys brought that up. You know how mad I would be if 20 years later somebody brought it up to me that they had my kid,
Or just some random nigga knock on your door.
and he's like, Dad? You know,
What?
but I'm not mad that, like he was born. I'm mad that I missed 20
Yeah,
years of his life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how mad I would
But
be?
don't you think like on the other side you'd be like, damn, I missed some child support payments. I'm good to go now.
Like,
We can play.
So that's the other side of the coin.
I would be like this.
Yes.
Dad,
That's-
my owe child support? Nope. Boom. Don't even know you.
No.
No, it's fucked up.
It's how it's like, Dad, how old are you? 17? Dad, how old are you? 18? Let's talk, son. Like, you see what I'm saying?
No,
That,
he's
like-
going to college though.
Huh?
He's going to college.
Yeah, his mom taking care of that.
Nah. They can still get you a child
You know
support
what?
to go to college.
I
Nah,
missed,
but child support. If once they're over 18 and you didn't like go for child support, you can't go.
Oh,
after.
really?
yeah.
God dang it.
So you can go to college if you want. He
Yeah, you
better
go
have a
to
good
college.
job.
You actually be good.
You see what I'm saying? But
He's like, and you're going to college.
I'd be mad that I missed his 20 years, but I'm happy I missed them first 18. But no.
So now we could drink. Let's just get straight to it.
Terrible. No. But you're right. That is the other side of the coin. But I mean, then again, like I do get very upset when a woman is asking for something reasonable in child support and niggas still get mad. Like, what do you mean? Like, she is paying for gas, electric, heat, cable, cell phone, internet.
But if you have your house and you're paying for the same things too,
Yeah.
so why?
But she has the addition of a human being.
yeah, but you should be
That
able to have
needs-
the. Oh, you know what? Because I'm looking at it this way, right? You know, like in Massachusetts, they always give the woman right away. They don't ever look at it because it's a sexist system. They don't ever look at it as the guy can provide too
It's a
and be
commonwealth, yeah.
a father.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times, in the way it does. I see your point because before I was in the situation, I heard that, but being in the situation, you realize it sucks sometimes because I would rather still give her the money, but still have my son for a full week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care. But you're sitting here and they do say that. They say, oh, you know, electricity, blah, blah, extra person. It's like, okay, but I get them too. And I still,
But that's if you're doing your fair share.
I still do
Yeah,
more. You know what I mean?
That's
The
if you're doing
majority
your
of the
fair
time
share.
they're with the mother.
the mom 100% of the time, and
And
they're still
it's-
complaining about paying child support. Like, bro, that shit. Like, first of all, I want my
Yeah,
little
but
man
you-
to have everything he needs. You know what I'm saying?
You complain about it because the thing is you fight for the right to get your child.
You're complaining
and they
about it
won't-
because you're complaining about it for the same reason a lot of people are complaining about having to stay inside. It's because you're being told to. You're complaining about it because it's not of your own doing. It's not of your own choice. The court is telling you you have to pay this much every month.
Yeah,
or
so if
every
a
week.
court's telling you, wouldn't you be mad if a court's telling you have to pay child support, but we're not going to grant you a chance to have your child for the week?
Right. But still, even if you're fighting for it and you're consistently fighting for it and you really want your child, does that mean like no, I'm not gonna pay because I want my child?
Oh, no, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
my
no.
child's gonna pay for this.
But
because
I think
don't, you know what I'm
it's
saying?
just
Yeah.
two different. There's two different point of views. Like the child support system here in Mass is really fucked up.
big time.
You know what I mean? Like if you really break down, like if you look at it from a business aspect, excuse me, of
Business
ass
ass point.
point. Always
That's
ass, I know.
That's that Price Right parking lot.
Aren't you
God
gonna- aren't you
damn
gonna miss
it.
all this ass play?
that Price Right
The
parking lot
Price
shit.
parking lot shit.
I'm gonna miss all this.
I'm gonna miss all the ass play. Look, I can't even say ass talk. I say ass play. There's a lot of ass going around right now. But yeah, if you look at it, it sucks because the thing is, all right, you're paying a ridiculous amount of money for. Yes, I understand. There's someone else living with you, right? But you also fought to have all that responsibility. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You paid a lawyer to make sure that another person couldn't share that burden with you, quote unquote, because that's what they call it, of a financial burden.
Yeah.
right? But if all right, so I'm given my child support is supposed to go and everything should be set. So why do I have to buy other things? Why do I still leave my son in tight ass stuff? Why do I see, blah blah, all these things? You know what I mean? So then you go out and you buy more, and you do stuff, and then you go back to court and they still make it seem like you're not doing enough. You know what I mean? So that's why people get tired. That's where
big
that
time.
phrase of I'm tired of paying, because you do pay a lot. But if you look at the money and add it up, yo, in all honesty, if you add it up and you live how you would normally live if you guys were together, your kids should be all set, huh?
Your mask looks so funny when you talk.
I know. It's the same over there. It's like, I feel like an alien.
But on the flip side, a lot of these dudes are just fighting because they don't want to pay that money.
Yeah, word up. Which I
lot.
I gotta go open the door. But I
Surprisingly
gotta
a
go
lot.
open the door. But like really quickly, stop just fucking anybody. You see what I'm saying? Like, stop just fucking anybody. Like, if like real talk, like if you were going to fight the child support issue because you just don't want to pay up, either wrap it up or just stop fucking people you can't see having a future with. You know what I'm saying?
You telling me everybody you fucked you saw have a future with?
Yeah.
And we know you definitely didn't wrap that shit up.
And he's never coming back after that,
This
folks.
nigga's pull-out method was ridiculous.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, so back to the whole Vianci thing. So what we gonna do? We're gonna fucking see if we can get somebody a week.
We should.
Yeah.
I think that'll be fun.
Yeah, it would, right? Just to fill in. So if you want to fill in, well, not fill in because Vianci's gone.
So we need a replacement.
Yeah, we need a
regardless.
replacement.
So the thing is, write to us. Write to the Let's Talk page. Don't write to us personally because I'm not gonna. You write to me, it's gonna fall on deaf ears. I got too much. Write to the page, and then now I gotta be part of the Facebook page so I actually read it because I can't depend on Viaci now. Just, God damn it, it's more work. I'm excited for him, happy for him.
But yeah, so he's moving on. We're moving on. The show must continue. So, like I said, if you want to be a part of the show, hit us up. Hit us up on the Facebook,
You know what?
Instagram.
Let's should we just aim it? You know, it could be anybody. It doesn't have to be just a female. Anybody. We'll just try a whole bunch of
anybody.
people. Yeah.
Because regardless, we'll probably end up landing on.
Probably end up landing on. No one's gonna do it now because you sell a shot.
Well, I'll edit that part out. But yeah, so
What's up?
Vianci's back.
All right. Yeah. So everybody I've ever slept with, like, you asked me if I could. Yes. A future. Yes.
Yeah, okay. But all right, so I guess we could wrap this up.
Like, in the spirit of having kids, wrap it up.
Oh yeah, that too.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Again, this is my final episode, and I loved everything about this.
He said, "Fuck us."
Yeah. Oh, you know what we should do?
What's that?
On the Let's Talk page? No, not you. You're not in here.
Fuck you.
On the Let's Talk page, we should put a bunch of RIP Vianci.
Yo, we should.
Like I died?
And
Yo,
we just
fuck
kill him
y'all.
off.
Fuck
Like we
y'all.
kill him off like a fucking like the universe, like a universe.
Yo, yeah. You know what? You just got Thanos. Gone.
Iron Man that shit back. No, it's just again.
Viaci comes back 20 years later.
Yeah, right.
Again, I do want to.
So, yeah, we're gonna kill 'em off.
Hey, man, we thank you too, man. Like, and we can't wait for that album to finally be released. It only took 2
years, 3,
Whatever.
4.
in and out of
4
music,
years,
because that's what we. You know what? He's coming back because he quits and comes back anyways. So whoever have a replacement is gonna be here for a little bit. So
I told you I'm gonna call dead set. Like, why y'all recording? Like, I don't know the fucking times I record.
nah, not even just knocking on the studio.
That's not the
Yeah,
one.
right.
But nah, again, thank you guys. Everything. My last episode. My name is Vianci. With me as always,
Benny.
and
Mav,
we were the Let's Talk After Dark podcast.
we are the Let's Talk After
They
Dark
are
podcast.
the Let's Talk After Dark podcast. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everything. That was, this has been a wonderful time for me, and I love you all. Peace.
Deuces.